This is high school basketball.
Here comes Potter. 3, 2. He's got to get it off. I don't know if he's got it off. He got it.
We'll end up right back into Dixon's hand. Dixon will find Martin on the three-point line, and Martin will hit it and tie the game. Adam Reek for the coach Blue trying to pump up his team as they trail by 11.
And with 3 minutes left here in the first, Snowflake's got a 1-point lead and the basketball. Crosby knocks down a 3.
High school basketball is presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 1067 and online at iTalk1067.com. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 1067 FM. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
I can hardly hear you.
Hello, welcome to the Prescott Valley Event Center. This is Greg Chavez alongside Ron Ebringham. They're bringing you a 3A quarterfinal boys action today. Today we will have the Ganado Hornets facing the Sabino Sabercats. Sabino will be dressed in their purple today with the Ganado Hornets dressed in their white. Let's see, Sabino I believe is number 13 seed today. Is that correct, Ron?
Yep.
And Ganado number 5?
Yep.
We're going to go over a quick rundown here with Ron. He talks to a couple of coaches. Let's get a little information from Ron on these two teams.
Yeah, it's going to be a great matchup. Looking forward to some playoff basketball today. It's going to be a great day, bringing you guys 3 games today total. But today we had a chance to catch up with the coaches, and so let's go and see what the coach from Ganado had to say in our pregame. We were able to catch up with him and have an interview with him. Check out this interview. Ron Everingham here for iTalk 106.7. We're here with Bob Walk, head coach of the Ganado Hornets. Coach, you've had a great year. Here you are in the Elite 8. Tell us a little bit about how your team is feeling right now.
Well, it's a whole different experience for them. I mean, the boys program in the past has not been very successful. This is a giant step for them. And I keep emphasizing that we take one game at a time. In tournament play, you don't look past the opponent you're playing to the next one. And I keep drilling into them that if we could get to Phoenix, it'd be like me and you going to the moon, okay, for where these kids have come from. I mean, it's been nothing but they've gotten their brains beat out for the last 15, 16 years, and here we are. And they worked hard. They deserve every moment that they get. When we won the other day, we kind of celebrated a little bit, and I could see it in the kids' eyes that for about 10 seconds they felt like they were God to somebody. And that doesn't hurt. No. You know, it doesn't hurt. I think every kid in America likes to feel like they're a God just once in their life. And here we are.
Now, Coach, you know, you're led by Jamal Walker. Jamal's had an amazing season, and I hear he's quite the celebrity when he walks around. And so tell me just a little bit more about the kids, you know, being celebrated in the communities.
Jamal is exceptional. Well, you're 6'8", and you're living on the Navajo reservation, and you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. And every kid wants his autograph, and everybody wants his picture, and everybody wants this. And I think he's handling it quite well. I don't know if I could have handled it when I was a senior in high school, although I played with a couple high school All-Americans, so I was always the run to the, you know, I never got on TV. Never got anywhere. So, but he's handling it quite well. And he knows that every time we play, he's going to have 3 people on him. Today will be a story. I mean, they got a couple big kids. They got some exceptional kids, and we'll see what he does.
So do you think Jamal will give me his autograph?
I'm sure he will.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about today. You're facing the Sabino Sabercats. From what you've seen from them, what are going to be some challenges, some things that you've been talking to the boys, you know, this week facing the Sabercats?
Keeping the ball away from number 24, Mr. Walker. They say he's their real deal. He could rebound, he'll post up, he could shoot the three. We just got to make sure that if he gives the ball up, he doesn't get it back. And then we're going to have to go to the boards. We're going to have to rebound, limit them to one shot if we could. We have a tall task, but we've had other tall tasks. And everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time.
That's right. All right, Coach. Well, good luck today. Thank you for your time, and then congratulations for getting this far to the Elite Eight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's all. And now back to the game. Ron Everingham here with iTalk 106.7. Bob Walk for taking some time with us, being gracious. Actually had Jamal Coleman's name wrong, but Jamal, a 6'8" senior, he is going to be, a force of his own to be reckoned with here by the Sabercats today.
Yeah, they have a lot of kids on the other team that are pretty tall also, so we'll cover that when we come back. Let's go to a quick break, Ron. We'll cover both teams a little bit more on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Hello, we'd like to welcome you back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. Greg Chavez alongside Ron Everingham. We'd like to thank Sholo Ford for bringing us his presentation of high school basketball. You can listen to us live and watch us on iTalk1067.com. We're going to have some more broadcasts throughout the day, but we'd also like to thank Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center with a fully staffed emergency department, an advanced diagnostics department, and outstanding orthopedic and physical therapy teams. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. Summit Healthcare Injury Report. Talking to the coaches this morning, didn't hear a whole lot of information on that, so no injury reports that we can give you, so it seems like everybody's pretty healthy coming into this one.
We're good to go.
Also, we have Ace Hardware, who has 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car or just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night or any day of the week, call Ace Hardware. Your helpful place with 3 locations, Pinetop, Overguard, and Sholo. Not so much keys to the game, but how about key players for today, Ron?
Well, you're going to Coach just mentioned it there in our pre-game interview. He thinks that all eyes are on number 24, Travis Walker, for the Sabino Sabercats, and so we'll see. But you noticed something on their starting lineup. It's interesting. He's not even in it.
He's not one of their starters, but,
he must be the best bench player ever.
Great six-man. Speaking of the Sabercats, let's go to an interview. Ron was able to catch up with the Sabercats head coach, Marty Roth, prior to the game, so let's go to that interview.
Ron Everingham here with iTalk 106.7, and we're here with Scott Roth of the Sabino Sabercats. Scott, first of all, let me just say welcome to the Elite Eight. Tell us a little bit about how your team's feeling.
They're feeling great. It's been a couple months of just simply play, practice, take care of school. It gets into a rhythm. And yes, it's different being the playoffs, but right now it's just the routine that we're in, and we're head down and just day by day and doing what we do and see how far we go with that.
Okay, so you're 19-11 on the season. You're facing a 26-4 Ganado team with Jamal Coleman, a 6'8 senior. I'm sure you've seen some tape on this kid. And so tell us a little bit about your plan coming into this game. What are you guys going to try to do to contain him and try to contain Ganado?
Well, we play 12 kids, and we look to be relentless. And we hope to be able to get them uncomfortable, get them under pressure, and see if we can perhaps get into their bench or maybe have the people on the floor that are vital to them tired and just keep coming.
Okay, Coach. Well, good luck to you. Thanks for taking time, and we're looking forward to seeing the game that's coming right up. Thanks.
Good. All right, you bet.
And that doesn't run.
Talking to Ron, he said he has 12 kids on the roster, and he said he uses every one of them to try to wear these Ganado kids down today.
That's going to be interesting because I'm sure that they don't go 12 deep on the Ganado team, and so it's going to be interesting. There's a lot of, factors in this game that I think are going to be interesting. I doubt if Sabino's been able to play in front of crowds that we're going to see today here as the stadium is filling up with the Ganado fans, and so we'll see what happens.
All right, well, we got both interviews in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to welcome you back here in just a couple minutes. We're going to go to a short break on Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Shola Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholaFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Hello, we'd like to welcome you back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. Greg Chavez, Ron Abraham. We also have Camden Smith over here. A lot of the young kids, some are out of high school, some are still in high school.
Yeah, the production crew.
They do a great production. But right now, we're going to turn it over to the voice of the Arizona Cardinals, Jim Barnett.
Featuring the Sabercats from Sabino and the Ganado Hornets. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to honor America. We ask that you please rise and kindly remove your hats for the presentation of our national anthem.
Whose broad stripes and bright
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it with Jim Barnett so he can introduce the starters. And Jim Barnett, the voice of the Arizona Cardinals, lending a hand to the AIA today.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's starting lineups, beginning first with the Sabino Sabercats. Starting at guard, a junior, number 0, Loudon Hassler. At guard, a sophomore, number 3, Andres Eros Estrella. At forward, a junior, number 4, Daniel Joseph. At forward, a junior, number 20, Jason Johnson. And at guard, a senior, number 24, Travis Walker. The head coach of Sabino, Marty Roth. Now let's meet the starting 5 for the Hornets from Ganado. Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, Michael Yellowhair. At guard, a senior, number 10, Timothy Benally. At guard, a junior, number 23, Justin Curley. At forward, a senior, number 24, Daryl Lincoln. And at forward, a senior, number 34, Jamal Coleman. The head coach for Ganado, Bob Wolf.
Well, there's our starting lineups, Ron. Looks like we had one change after we got the information from Sabino. They did put Walker in the starting lineup after all.
Right, that's something that we're not surprised about, right, after hearing about him being the guy that they're focusing on all week. So I'm just excited to be here courtside, and it's going to be a great matchup. I know like Ganado Hornets have given a lot of hope to the community in being here, and it's a smaller town, so here we go. Number 13th seed faces off with the number 5 seed.
And here we go with the Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes to tipping off your college education, choose a college with the lowest tuition in the state, Northland Pioneer College. And the tip goes to the Sabercats. The ball goes to number 4. He goes up a little too strong. Number 4 is Daniel Joseph, and we have a foul on the Hornets. First, Timothy Benally, his first, team first. We got Joseph at the line, shooting 2.
So we see the Sabercats come out and real aggressively just go straight to the hoop. So it'll be interesting to see how number 4, Daniel Joseph, he's a junior, see how he plays into this mix.
Makes the second of 2. Ganado with the ball, facing a full court press. They're able to get the ball down. Ball's in the corner to Coleman. Coleman looking around, puts the ball back up on top to number 23, Curley. Curley to the left side, deep from the baseline, number 10, a little too strong. Benally, rebound, Sabercatcher. They come on a fast break. Number 20 with the ball, that's Johnson. Hands the ball off to Joseph. Joseph cross court to Eros Estrella. Hassler now back to Estrella. Estrella looking around, right angle. Back to Walker. Walker on top of the key, being guarded by a smaller Ganado player, which most of these kids are going to be smaller Ganado.
Yeah,
we looked at Sabercats lineup. They have 6 guys that are 6 foot or taller.
Sabercats strike first on the 3.
That's Hassler. We got a push here on Sabino. It's going to be number 0, Loudon Hassler with his first team foul. Sabercats with an early 4-0 lead in the first minute. Yellowhair gets the ball up to Lincoln. Lincoln drives right side, passes into Coleman. Coleman back out. Ball comes back inside to number 24, Lincoln, a little too strong there. Rebound to the Sabercats.
That's the kind of ball movement that you want, though. You want an inside-outside game because obviously all the focus is going in on the number 34, Coleman.
Number 20, Johnson, covered by all kinds of Hornets. Got a walk
Travel.
there, I think. Yes, we do. Turnover, Sabercats.
So we'll keep we'll keep a lookout on the turnovers. We'll see how that plays out this game. Again, playoff basketball, you don't want to be a team that turns it over a lot.
Yellow hair with the ball, comes up the court, gets it across the timeline to Lincoln. Lincoln goes left side to number 10, Benally, who tries to go to Coleman inside, and
another
stolen
turnover
by Walker. Ganado turns the ball over. Now we have a foul on Ganado on the other end of the court. Number 10, that's two early ones on Benally.
2 early ones, and so interesting that the team that didn't talk about their bench has to go to their bench first.
That'll bring in William Curley off the bench. Sabercats with the ball. Estrella all the way across court. Skip past to Joseph. Joseph left angle looking. Sabercats setting up a play. Ganado running a zone defense. Looks like a 2-1-2, Ron. Sabercats staying way out on the perimeter with the ball. Haven't tried to take anything inside yet. I think this is the game that Ganado wants the Sabercats to play. Because you're going to have to beat us from the outside if you want to beat us tonight.
Yeah, they're packing it down in.
Hasler with the ball in the corner, back out to Estrella. Estrella looking around, back to Hasler, right corner, three-point line, tries to go inside to Walker, turnover Ganado.
Yeah, he just snuck in there.
And there we have a foul on number 4, Daniel Joseph, his first foul, team second.
And we're gonna see the first couple subs here for Sabino. Again, to be real surprised if they go 12 deep like Coach alluded to, but it'll be interesting to see if they go 8 or 9 at least.
Well, we talk about their height, and then they bring Mr. Blake Russell in. I think he's all about 5'4". Must be, so they got it all covered from all angles out there. Let's see what they can do today against the Hornets. And Ganado with another turnover.
Yeah, that's not a good turnover either. I mean, coaches, they'll talk about good turnovers and bad turnovers. That kind of a turnover is one going away from the basket. It's not even like you're attacking the basket trying to score some points. So
we have our first timeout by the Sabercats, a 30-second timeout on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk 106.7.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
We're back live. We had a short timeout there, but we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We have no change in the score, still 4-0 in favor of the Sabercats of Sabino. Playing the Hornets of Ganado. Ganado the number 5 seed, Sabino the 13 seed. Ball out of bounds to the Hornets. Here comes Yellow Hair to number 24, Lincoln. Lincoln up the right side, picks the ball up. Short little jump pass to Curley, got himself caught up in the air. Trying to get a hold of the ball are the Hornets. Left corner, Yellow Hair. Back up top to 23, Curley. Curley looking around, skip past the other side to number 24, Lincoln. Nice. Lincoln got a foul. Looks like we're going to go white ball underneath. I think the foul is going to be called on number 24 of the Sabercats, which is Walker.
Yeah, Coach was looking for an answer on that one, but the Hornets being patient and getting the ball around the horn. And nice fundamental pump fake, shot fake actually, on the right side of the key to get a Sabino player in the air and be able to drive and get a little 10-foot floater for the foul.
We have a missed shot by number 24, Lincoln. Rebound. Jamal Coleman puts it back in for his 2 of the game.
Well, that's that presence that we talked about with both coaches before the game. And, Jamal, for Ganado to win today, Jamal has to have a big game.
Yeah, he just has to play his game inside. I think you're right, Ron, for them to pull this one out today. Estrella with a little running floater there, no good. Rebound to the Hornets. And here comes Ganado. Left side, Lincoln down into the corner, number 20. Back up on top to Yellow Hair to Curley. Hands the ball off to other Curley. And we have a foul on the shot. Looks like number 23. This is Justin Curley that'll be going to the line.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see not what happens here in the first quarter, but if we're looking at Coach Roth's philosophy in this game, his plan is going to play out in the third and fourth quarter because by his design, he's thinking that he can wear these guys down.
Estrella called for his first foul, team fourth. First shot by Curley, no good. And here come three more subs. Two of them are brand new. Four's back in the game. But 21, Bethwith, and number 23, Evans in the game. So there's only two kids already that haven't yet been in the game.
You know, I'm a little bit surprised. Let's look for the Sabercats to really take it inside. I mean, if I'm coaching the Sabercats, I'm going to take it at number 34 and try to get him fouled out of the game.
I think that's a good strategy right there. Let's see if they follow Coach Everingham. Coach E, as the kids call him. Too many letters in that last name, Coach.
Yeah, I know.
Ganado still in that 2-1-2 zone. Although it almost looks like they're playing a four-man zone with Coleman just playing one-on-one against the big man in the middle. Deep, number 15. Rustin for three from right angle deep. 7-3 in favor of Sabercats. Here goes Yellow Hair and called for a travel.
One thing I'm starting to see already is Sabino with the fresh legs able to play a little more active defense.
So here come the Sabercats, you know, just taking a glance at the roster here, and I guess it's a basketball thing. They put the young man at 5'9". I think they added a couple inches. It looks good on paper.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting to see what I got some inside information on what people actually put into max preps. Again, it's not something that's required, and so you put the information in there that you want to put in or what you want other people to see.
Sabino turns the ball over on their end of the court. Here comes back the Hornets with Jamal trying to back down number 23, Evans. Instead, he passes back out on top to Curley, who almost does throw the ball away. Tries to get it to Yellow Hair again, jumps up, gets caught with nowhere to throw it, and ends up throwing it out of bounds.
Yeah, and you know, if you're catching some good sights from the video, Jamal actually talking to his teammate and leading him and telling him what he's looking for. It's nice to see from the 6'8" senior.
Number 21 for the Sabercats, Bethwith, gets himself caught in the corner almost all the way across the court. Pass, and there's a first block by Coleman. And here come the Hornets, they're running. Yellow Hair left corner on the baseline, tosses back up and steps out. Oh, another travel.
Another travel for the Hornets. That's taken their turnovers to 5 in the game already.
They're going to have to limit those turnovers to. They've only scored 3. We're 2 minutes left in the first quarter. They only have 3 points on the board. Here comes Beckwith with the ball again towards the corner. Gets it to Walker in the middle of the court. Walker just inside the free throw line. Jumper short. Rebound to number 2, Capana. For the Sabercats, back on top to Beckwith. Beckwith looking across the court, left side to Rustin. Rustin back to Beckwith. Beckwith from right angle deep, way short. And here come the Hornets. Number 23, Curley, going left side. Down in the corner to Yellow Hair. Yellow Hair tries to get into Coleman and is blocked by Evans, and a turnover again for the Hornets. Here comes Beckwith. Beckwith to the left side to Rustin, no good, too strong, out of bounds.
You know, the last time down the floor, let's talk about the presence of Jamal Walker. He has 1 block, and we're not tracking all of the stats, but we had somebody go inside, and although he didn't block a shot, you talk about shots affected by somebody bigger, left it short because he saw Jamal in front of him.
Made him change that shot, which is just as good as a block shot.
That's right.
Great hustle by the Hornets, but yet another turnover. And here we go so far with the substitutions for Sabino. As Coach said, now we have every kid in already except for one that hasn't played at this point.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know, that's unique when you get that many players that can come in and know their role and contribute and not do anything out of their role of what they've been taught that they could do.
Estrella to Thompson. Thompson to Walker. Walker left side angle just above the three-point line. Passes off to Estrella. Right angle, backs up towards the midcourt line. being guarded by Curley. Estrella gets inside the three-point line, passes it off to number 1, Thompson. Thompson tries to go inside and almost stolen by the Hornets. Here's Walker, left angle for 3, no good, in and out, rebound, Curley. And we have a foul on the Sabercats. We're gonna go on number 20, I think Johnson, let's see here. No, 15, Rustin. His first, team 5th. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Ganado trailing 7-3. See if they can get through this quarter and see if they can get it together. Because even though they've been here early, Sabercats walked in 30 minutes prior to the tip-off, and it looks like they're
it was unbelievable
right now.
And they did. They came in all dressed out.
Number 20, that's Curley, William Curley. 23 is Joseph Curley. And we have a foul.
Wow.
Player control.
Wow.
Coach Rope is going nuts. They're like, what the heck just happened?
You know, I was just about ready to say that's what, if you're the Sabino Sabercats, that's what you want to do. You want to take it at the big man and get a foul. But, you know, I didn't actually, I didn't see that. But, you know, they're calling player control because, I don't know, you're the official. Maybe you go down the lane too hard.
They're giving him the signal. The referee was kind of, you know, trying to talk across the court. He's pointing to his shoulder, so I'm guessing that Walker lowered his shoulder.
Gotcha.
And that's what caused the contact. So you had a player control. That's 2 fouls on Walker. He's now on the bench for the Sabercats. And you got a turnover, 0.4 seconds. Let's see. It's just going to have to be a catch and shoot right here, 0.4 seconds. And no good at the end of one. 7-3 in favor of Sabino Sabercats on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball at High Talk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
AIA basketball. You know, AIA would like to thank the U.S. Army. In life, some things you can't control, but there are those that you can. Important things like your future. The Army is about the freedom to create a strong future that's right for you. To learn more, go visit army.com/AIA today. They're strong, and then there's Army Strong. Here we come back. The second quarter tip-off by NPC goes to the Ganado Hornets. You know, NPC Ganado, I'm sure there's a campus up there. They're all over Apache Navajo County, Ron, if you want to go to college. Lowest tuition in the state. And a tie-up under the basket.
Yeah, tie-up. And for those of you watching it on the video, why not over the back?
Has to be contact.
So you're telling me he reached over him and had no contact? I get it.
Very possible, because yellow hair is about 5'6".
He's short.
The other kid's about 6 foot. So
it can happen.
Anyway, quick turnover here. I don't know, does that count as a turnover or not, Ron, on a possession there, so in the stat book?
No, it does?
I don't know, does it?
I don't think so. Jump ball, no.
You know, to me, one of the most interesting facts of that first quarter was not so much the 7-3 score, but the big guy for Sabino, who we heard about, Walker, is sitting on the bench with 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's a big deal. He was supposed to be the one that was going to bring it, you know, and Jamal Coleman also with only 2 points the first quarter. So the 2 stars that we thought would shine to start this game off really being pretty quiet.
Estrella bounces the ball around, all around the top of the key. Nothing. Finally takes it to the basket. Drives right past everybody for the score. Yellow hair being guarded. Ball is under basket. Nice little pass to number 20, Curley, but he can't get the layup to fall.
I bet he wants that one back. It was almost too good to be true. If he does a little drop step, he's just got a little left-hand layup right there.
Yeah, it's me sitting in the, when I'm sitting watching the games, I'm thinking, well, ref, why didn't he just use the backboard? You know, it's there for a reason.
Yeah, hit that little white box. Usually goes in.
Especially from 2 feet away.
Yeah.
So Ganado with the ball. Number 24, Lincoln drives right side off the backboard. A little too strong. Rebound Coleman. Coleman too strong off the rim. We have a foul going against the Hornets. I think
2 missed shots up. 2 missed shots up underneath.
Oh wait, he
bucket.
pointed the wrong way. What do we have here? The foul's on number 3, Estrella. His second. It's actually Ganado's ball, 1-1. So we'll be shooting here. Coach is talking to him.
So here we're going to see this again as kind of to me at least, a newer philosophy of saving your players' energy, pulling them out of the lane. You think it's a combination of we got a free throw shooter who's good, or is it we're going to give up a potential rebound just so we can not exert energy? I don't know.
I think I'm going to go with you on the second. We're going to give up the rebound for the sake of a foul. Somebody trying to 2 against 4. We'll give up the rebound
and we don't know. This kid may be 100% free throw shooter. We don't have the stats on the season.
Sabino comes back, and they're extending that zone defense all the way out to half court, and it works with a turnover. Curley picks up the ball, gives it to Coleman. Coleman down to the left corner to Benally, short. And here come the Sabercats. Sabercats running. Here comes number 5 all the way, and he's blocked for Coleman. Luke Moran gets blocked by Coleman.
Don't bring that stuff in here. You can see that he's got that look on his face like, don't be bringing that stuff on in here now.
That was good. So Sabercats are going to inbound the ball.
I've had my shot blocked like that a few times.
Oh yeah, me too, but I'll keep shooting. Here comes Sabercats. The ball out on the perimeter. Looking around is Beckwith. I'll get it straight here. Sabercats number 4, Daniel Joseph, being guarded by Curley. That's number 23, Justin Curley.
He's calling for him to go. He's like, let's go, come on.
The ref is counting. And a steal. Here comes number 10, all the way to the basket. Benally, a foul called. The foul is going to be on number 4, Daniel Joseph, his second, team 8. That brings Benally to the line.
You know, sometimes it looked like the official almost got caught out of position. We had an official clear down here and one right there. But
well, what happened is that when the guy that was basically in the backcourt makes his first one, does Benally.
He just couldn't catch up with the play.
The transition, when he got beat by these kids, he just stopped and let the play finish in front of him. Instead of trying to keep knowing he's going to get beat, tried to get the right angle.
Gotcha.
So
I've been impressed so far this game with Jamal Coleman's play. He's not trying to force anything. He's being a presence inside defensively. Like to see him do a little more, though. We'll see if he kind of comes alive offensively.
Oh, we got a lot of bumping on top. Nothing called. Coach Rope is looking.
Oh, that's at least a double dribble.
Travel. And Walker's back in the game, gets called for that travel.
Take your choice. He really seems rattled. I mean, I think he traveled and double dribbled. So, again, the Hornets defense, if they can keep this up the whole game, which, again, the Sabercats coach's plan is that he won't be able to do that. They won't have the energy to do that. If they can keep it up, they're really rattling the Sabercats.
You know, we've watched this style of ball for many years living up north, where these kids are just all over the defense. You got hands everywhere, and, you know, seems like you're playing against 8 kids out there.
Exactly.
Way downtown with a high arcing shot. Lincoln.
Not just way downtown, way uptown.
That almost hit the light.
Yeah, he threw that ball way up there. Had a nice arch.
We got a foul on number 1. Yellow hair. His first. Team 3rd.
We're all knotted up at 9 here, but I tell you what, it sure does seem like the Hornets have the momentum at this point with 4:28 to go here before halftime.
Hey, when you're down in the valley, Ron, or I think they have one in Flag now, don't forget about Raising Cane's, the official chicken finger of the AIA.
Oh, that's good stuff right there. They got a disco ball in there.
Nice. We'll do a little disco too.
Yeah, I don't know.
In there
I don't
once.
dance. I just eat the chicken. Camden took me there once.
Sabercats with the ball, half court. Beckwith across the court, being guarded by Curley. Across to Walker. Walker about 6 feet from the midcourt line, being guarded by Yellow Hair. Number 15, left angle three. That's Rustin for 3 points.
But they have him listed at 6'5".
Yeah, they got him listed almost 6 foot, but he looks like he's closer to 5.
15, yeah.
But that kid doesn't back down. That's awesome. Yeah. Love watching that kid play. I don't care how small you are. Take it to the big
It's
kids.
great when you can have your 7th graders come up and contribute in the varsity games.
Yeah, whatever works.
That's what he
man.
looks like. He's small, but he is effective.
And here he goes
Speaking
again.
of.
Rustin.
Baby, what's up? That's what you want to do with state playoffs.
Heck yeah. Kid's on fire. A sophomore. Look at that. You go, kid.
Applying their own pressure here now. Sabino.
Yellow Hair drives way under, throws it up. Yes. He feels the push, just throws the ball up and gets awarded 2 shots. The foul by number 23, Mike Evans, his first, team 9th.
That's what I'll refer to as a bailout. I mean, defensively, I don't. It was the right call by the official, but I mean, if you're playing defense on that, why would you want to foul him? He's clear up underneath the basket.
He's under the basket, and as we talked about earlier, Mr. Evans for the Sabino Sabercats is 6'7", going against number 1, Yellow Hair, who's 5'8". Really doesn't need to even jump. Just stand there.
That's right.
Yellow Hair makes the first one. Second shot is up and good. So Yellow Hair makes both of his free throws, make the score 15-11 in favor of the Sabercats. Walker coming up against the Hornet press. Looks like on a 1-2-2 full court press here are the Hornets. Sabercats able to get the ball down under their basket. Here goes Estrella, a little 15-footer. Good for Estrella. That's 4 points for Estrella. And just throw the ball up. Maybe somebody will get it, and it gets batted right back to them. Here goes again, Lincoln for 3.
It's come up big. Come up big here for the Hornets.
I have not seen anybody this year shoot a ball at that kind of arch from the outside.
Almost traveled.
The fans are wanting it, but we got a foul underneath. Looks like it's going to be on Coleman.
You know, for the Hornets, it's good that it's this late in the first half, 2:36 to go here before halftime, before Jamal gets his first foul. But on the other side, that's a cheap foul that you don't even want to see him getting.
That is the team's 4th foul. Sabercats will inbound the ball into the basket. That'll be Walker, number 24, Travis Walker for the Sabercats. Another 3 right baseline, a little too strong this time for Rustin, but still rebound to Walker, who gets the ball back out to the perimeter. His teammates passing the ball around. Hasler across to Estrella. Estrella with a little floater again. Walker rebound. Walker back up. 2 for Travis Walker. His first 2 of the night.
That's some.
And now a block by Walker on the other end. Gets the ball down to Evans, and here he goes up strong. Big kid laying it up. 2 points from Mike Evans.
Sabercats on a run now, 21-14 here just before halftime. And Ganado coming down just throwing up shots.
And here goes Walker.
Might have to call a timeout.
Oh, we had a collision underneath, but everybody turned to watch the ball, and I don't think that got seen.
This will be 2.
Yellow Hair with the easy layup on the turnover. 2 points, Michael Yellow Hair.
Got to believe that this kind of pace of play is what the Ganado Hornets wanted to play, but it's really not working out for them that well. 16-21 here with 1:30 to go in the for half.
3.
Yeah. Somebody might want to close out on that kid and put a hand up, because
every shot he's made tonight, 12 points, all 3-pointers.
He's not missing.
This time left corner, Yellow Hair too strong. Rebound, Benally off to Curley. Number 24, foul. Lincoln with another one. Lincoln has another high arching shot and is fouled in the process. Bucket's good. We're going to get an and 1 chance for a 4-point play. That foul,
you know,
I think that was on number 1, I think.
Our second game
Or
that
zero.
we're going to be broadcast today is going to feature the best three-point shooting team in the state, Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. But I got to say, this game right here is
so that's two
it's
on
delivering
Hassler.
on the three-pointers also. We're going to have some stats for you at halftime.
So here goes Lincoln trying to make the 4-point play. A little too short. So the score 19-24. Comes back with 1 minute left in the half. Sabercats with a 5-point lead. They're going to try to hold the ball out and work for one shot to end this half. Beckwith with the ball. Passes it off to Estrella. Estrella left side against Yellow Hair at the 3-point line. Brings it back out, gives it to Walker. Walker back to Estrella. They're looking. They're trying to kill some time right here before half. Beckwith back with the ball in the right corner just across midcourt. Being guarded by Curley. Beckwith gets inside the 3-point line and they put it right back out. We're down to 27 seconds left in the half. Sabino just passing the ball all around, playing keep away right now. And he travels. Beckwith gets the ball, takes too many steps. He doesn't think so, but he looks at coach and coach tells him, yeah, you had a couple too many there. So now the Hornets have a chance to take the final shot of the game and bring it to within just a couple points.
Yeah, they really need this shot, and it needs to be the last shot.
Number 23, good. Curley for 3.
That's what you want, but I think they left too much time on the clock. We'll see how it plays out.
Comes Estrella driving from the free throw line. Good for Estrella. Nice jumper. No good. So at the end of one half, Sabino, the number 13 seed, leads the Ganado Hornets 26-22 on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
We'd like to welcome you back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. Greg Chavez, Ron Everingham at halftime of the 3A quarterfinal game between the Ganado Hornets, the number 5 seed, and the number 13 seed, the Sabino Sabercats out of Tucson. We're going to go over some scoring here for both teams. We'll start with the team in the lead. That's the Sabino Sabercats. At the end of one half, Loudon Hasler has 3 points. Andres Eros Estrella has 6. Daniel Joseph with 1. Blake Rustin, the sophomore, with 12 points, all from the 3-point line, Ron. He's missed, I think, once or twice, but all 12 from the 3-point line. Mike Evans and Travis Walker each with 2 on the Sabercats end.
Yeah, it's we're going to have some statistics here in a minute from Marcus, who's working up some numbers for us, but we do know for sure, at least from the field, the Sabercats are shooting 46% from the field, 11 for 24, and just a minute, he'll have some three stats for us.
Well, let's cover Ganado side real quick here. Michael Yellowhair with 4, Timothy Benally with 1, Justin Curley has 6 points. Daryl Lincoln trying to give Rustin a run for his money. He has 9 points, and all of his are 3-point shots.
Yeah.
And if he gets airtime for some of those, he might get a couple extra bonus points.
Yeah, he would actually.
That's under those.
Yeah, you know, that's the best way to shoot a 3. You get a good angle coming into the hoop.
And Jamal Coleman with 2. So we talked about Coleman and Walker at the beginning of the game, and each young man at this point, 2 points each.
Yeah, you know, I'm frankly a little bit surprised, especially from Jamal Coleman, that I got to believe that at halftime here they're going to have to be figuring out a way to get it into the big man. You know, when you can get it inside to him, and he gets not only opportunities to score, but he gets opportunity for 3-point plays. And so want to thank Marcus for running some stats for us. And so we have the Hornets right now running 40% from 3, which that's the percentage you want if you're coaching. If you tell kids if you can shoot 35% from the 3-pointer, you got the green light. And so the Hornets as a team shooting 40% from 3, and the Sabercats shooting 44% from 3. So again, looking forward to seeing the Yellow Jackets later on. You know, one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the state, any class. But these guys are really bringing it from 3 also, 44% and 40%.
Hey, you're talking about all that. I'm getting hungry over here,
yeah,
man.
We've been smelling.
We got Papa
pizza
John's back here behind us in the lobby here. Tell you what, AIA has a Papa John special going on within Papa John's. If you go use promo code AIA, AZ Preps 365, that's AZ Preps 365 during your online order at papajohns.com, you receive 40% off.
Say it ain't so.
Anywhere in the state. It doesn't matter whether it's a team function or you're just getting together with the neighbors.
Did you hear that, Marcus?
AZ Preps 365 on your online order at Papa John's. So we might have to look into that a little bit, Ron.
Yeah, you know, or the pizza. Papa John's is one of my favorites, and so I think everybody should support them. But I also would like to mention that the pizza here at the stadium smells pretty good. And so if you're listening to the broadcast and you shoot a text to any of the fans, Greg and I would be willing to try that pizza. So bring us a piece.
I'm down for that. We're going to go to a quick break. We'll bring you back some more action here from the Prescott Valley Event Center on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Welcome back. We hope you're here to join us. The little bit of the halftime show sponsored by Sunrise Park Resort. Don't forget about night skiing every Saturday, but if you're free and available to get up the mountain, I don't know if they're still doing it. It's 1:30, but they're doing demo days today, Ron. If anybody that's up there, check out demo days if you have a chance. If you're near Sunrise, skis, snowboards, boots, bindings, helmets. I was told a little bit of everything up there. SunriseSkiPark.com. Go check them out. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. They will be sponsoring our straight line play of the game later on. Also, we have our glass man of the game a little later, Deemer's Glass. If you need glass for your home or business, check with Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down, the best place to call. Quality glass at an affordable price. Deemer's Glass, 1-888-GLASSMAN. Also, I know we got a phone call today. Somebody happened to call Camden, and they were actually looking for a car. They went to go visit Sholo Ford on the east end of the
great place to go.
Found some pretty good deals going on up there.
It's a great place to go. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We've got lots of you guys watching online. Make sure if you're on our YouTube page, shoot us we'd like to give a shout out to wherever you guys are tuning in from all over the country, I'm sure. Here to see the Ganado Hornets take on the Sabercats. And this Elite 8 game, you know, the winner getting a berth into the Final Four, going to be played down in Glendale. So that's a lot to play for.
You know, I got my text messages from my officiating friends.
Yeah.
Got a couple guys, Travis Jody's in Flagstaff listening. We got Scott Baker and Holbrook listening to us. I don't know how much they're working, but it's all right, guys. Keep listening. We'll keep you informed. We got the Winslow game coming up in case you can't make it, Travis. Any of you Bulldog fans, we got you guys going later on. We also have the Blue Ridge game later on for anybody that can't make it for any more of the 3A East and 3A North teams. So
we need all your official friends to keep texting you, because just to keep you so they can comment on whether you're, commenting right on the officiating. So,
well, you should hear them in the locker room. You missed this one and that one and that one. So, just beat each other up. It's all fun.
It's part of the crew, huh?
We talked about NPC. Also, if you're looking for a bigger school, you want to go to a Christian type college.
Yeah.
Check out Arizona Christian University.
It's a good one.
ACU, a private nonprofit Christian university in Phoenix. They have bachelor's degrees, different areas of study. Arizona Christian provides a biblical integrated education, prepares its graduates to serve the Lord in ministries and professional occupations. Check ArizonaChristian.edu for more information as we get ready to set. And NPC, also a great place to start your college education or continue.
Yeah,
go back, lowest prices in the state. Check out NPC, and here we go with the third quarter. Sabercats leading by 4, 26-22. Sabercats in a man-to-man defense right now to start the third quarter.
Yeah, this is where we see what the coaches talked about at halftime. They come out in the first minute and 30. You're going to see the players trying to implement what coaches have just talked about.
See if Jamal can get going here. Backs Walker down, and there he goes for his 2 points.
And I got to believe that was something that Coach talked to them about at halftime, about coming out and get it to the big man inside from Coach Bob Walk.
In the first half, every kid for Sabino was able to get it in the game. So, they do play 12. He said they do, and sure enough, it wasn't just something to get out there.
Yeah, and if I'm seeing right from the bench, it looks like Ganado only played 7.
Right away, Sabercats with a turnover. Here comes Ganado with a chance to tie the game up right here on this possession. Left corner, Yellowhair with a fake drive baseline up, and good for Michael Yellowhair.
So Ganado comes out, scores the first 4 points after half to tie it up 26-26.
And 3, there he is again, Blake Rustin for 3.
Somebody might want to guard that kid. He's on fire.
Right back down the court, here comes Curley being guarded by Estrella. Curley to the left side, number 10. That's Benali is stripped as he goes to the basket. Ball knocked out of bounds. Hornets basketball. Here comes Mike Evans for the Sabercats. So they have 2 guys now in the middle that are about 6'7" and 6. Oh, we got guys switching. Yeah, there you go. You're going to have a technical here. Yes. They put the ball in play. You had one kid running off the court, the other kid running on the court.
This ain't soccer.
You still have to wait for a dead ball for soccer. I mean, that's the right call. Unfortunately, the coach, that's a tough one for him to take, but his kids are running back and forth onto the court while the ball's in play, making their own substitutions.
Yeah, how does that happen?
The coach, that's going to be a technical on the bench, as I believe who he did it on.
You know what the coach is saying? Actually, I'm reading his lips. He's claiming that player never even left the floor. So a player ran towards the bench and then ran back in.
Gotcha.
So that's a little deception there. They might want to check. Is that something that's reversible at this point?
There is no, the only time you can use.
No, but I mean, if they went and looked at the book and saw that player was in the game already and they just had that wrong,
I guess
there's going to be a discussion here, no doubt.
What they could do, because we had this discussion the other day, is maybe this official could have, call the technical, whatever he thought he had to do, go talk to the scorer at the table, because they basically are your third official in this situation. Ask them, and then you can take care of it and make it right.
I can't even believe that the Sabino coach is not talking to the bench right now, or if the book, in this case, if the book, the scorekeeper, the official scorekeeper, who is a part of the officiating crew technically, right? I mean, he's their bookkeeper. If he knew that player never checked out and never came back in, could he correct him on this one?
Yeah, I believe you can, because also in this situation, you have an alternate official here to help with that. Just for an example, we had a call the other day in the game I officiated in the playoff games here in Prescott. The kid went up to block a shot, slapped the backboard. I called a technical for slapping the backboard. I got with my partner, happened with my dad. We got with a third official, and in their opinion, the kid was making an attempt at the ball. We called basket interference. They have the 2 points, wiped out the technical, and even the coach from the other team that it was going to favor. He's like, "Thank you, right call." Yeah. That's what basketball is about. Let's just make sure we get it right. So we'll see how that plays out later in the game. Here come the Hornets. Right now, here comes Curley, left side, back on top to number 24, Lincoln. Lincoln to yellow hair, right side, number 10, Benally for 2. 29, 6 minutes left, third quarter.
We want to say hi to Lucia Badoni, who's cheering for Ganado all the way from Pablo, Montana, it looks like.
Sabercats with the ball. Walker, right side, off the glass, too strong. Rebound, Hornets. Here comes the Hornets. Benally with the ball, left side. Fakes to Curley, inside to Coleman. Coleman looking, backs down Evans. Coleman goes up and loses the ball to Estrella. Here comes Estrella. All the way down, that shot is up. Too strong, rebound, Walker. Nice follow up by Walker.
Yeah, number 24, Walker, with a nice follow-up.
His 4th point of the game. And the rebound off the floor, bounces real high.
Oh, wow.
Rebound to number 20, Johnson, who's getting beat up a little bit.
Yeah,
able to maintain control of the ball.
He's getting the ball hit all over the place on that play. You got to be thinking, that's when you just as a coach, you're just saying, hey, chin it and protect the ball.
You can hear the fans in the background. The Hornets have come alive. Got a buzz going on in the Hornets nest.
That's what it feels like, even though this is a neutral court.
Hornets are playing a man defense right now. Actually, they're still playing that 2-1-2 zone. Evans sets a screen way up high for Estrella. Stops, three-pointer is up. Nothing but air. Oh, and a nice,
What do we got?
It looked like number 20. Johnson threw the ball off of a Ganado player, and the ball was called out of bounds to Ganado, but I think there was a deflection. He saved it, threw it off the Ganado player, and then it went out of bounds. So from this angle, it looks like it should be Sabino ball. We got a discussion between the two officials. One of the officials goes, talks to the Sabercats coach. And, okay. The ball's gonna stay with the Hornets, but basically he went to go tell Coach Roth that because of that technical, he cannot stand up anymore, so now he has to sit down the rest of the game. He won't be able to stand up except to call a timeout. There's Coleman.
Jamal Coleman really coming alive this half. These officials, you know.
We got a foul. Number 1, yellow hair.
Yellow hair looks over at Coach Bob Walk, and Coach Walk's telling him he needs to use his head, he needs to compose himself, and it just feels like here in the last, in the last couple minutes that we just had some composure problems here between coaches subbing in and subbing out and whatever we got going on here.
With that, we have a 30-second timeout with Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball in iTalk 1067 and iTalk 1067.com.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
We'd like to welcome you back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. Sabino Sabercats and the Ganado Hornets. We just watched that on the video a little bit wrong on that technical that they called earlier, and it was correct, even though
it was not the same player.
Three kids that were involved in that.
Yeah.
So they got that one right. Sabino with the ball up high, facing a 2-1-2 zone. Sabino setting it up. Estrella drives inside, a little floater from 8 is good for Estrella. His first 2 points of the half. 33-31. Way down. Hurley.
That's who you want to give it to right there. Answering the call.
Somebody in his face, hand in his face, and he still nails it.
He's one of the most fundamental players on the Hornets team.
Beckwith to Estrella. Estrella up high above the key. Tries to go down low to Walker. Walker out to Estrella. Beckwith back to Estrella. Estrella with the ball top of the key. Back to Beckwith. Beckwith left side. Gives it to Rustin. Rustin to Estrella to Walker. Walker back to Estrella. Walker right side. 3. No good for Walker. Rebound yellow hair. Here come the Hornets. Number 23, Curley with the ball. Drives right side. Under the basket. Passes it left side to yellow hair. Curley got a foul.
Push off, yeah.
Yes, a push off on number 23, Justin Curley.
Yeah, what
his
happened?
First, team second.
He looks surprised, but he shouldn't be, because when he went down there, he started to lose the ball a little bit, and he just took his right hand out there and pushed away. That's how you'd have called it, Greg.
If I'd have been in the right spot, it all depends on your position. Hopefully you're in the right place at the right time.
So we might have to, we got a lot of your officiating friends tuning in, so we're going to have to, if we get any controversial calls, maybe we could have them, call into the show and vote or something like that. I don't know. Don't they do that in the NFL?
I'll get to, is that kind of like the video or that old TV show, game show, Phone a Friend?
Yeah, Phone a Friend, yeah, exactly. Crowd's coming alive right now.
Beckwith, left side angle, way deep. Wow. That's NBA range right there for Beckwith, 3 points.
Wow.
That's going to be his first.
The Sabercats up by 2.
Little too strong for Lincoln. Rebound Beckwith, and the Sabercats, here comes Joseph. Back to Beckwith. Beckwith sets up a play. Ganado still in their 2-1-2 zone. Being guarded by Benelli. Correction, that's Curley. Left side is Walker. Coleman stops him. Pass across the court. Beckwith, right side, way downtown this time. Good.
We had a good closeout down on the baseline, and then they passed it up to him, and the player didn't even come out and put a hand up on a closeout. It was like they didn't care if he shot it or not. Kids hit 2 threes in a row.
Oh, he got both of them to go up and one. Lincoln, little head fake, and both guys that go way up.
Yeah.
This goes right under him, they foul him.
And we could, from our vantage point here, they bounced up and they did what you want a defender to do. Both hands in the air, straight up. But something happened when they came down as far as trying to scrap for the ball. But what I really want to point out is Ganado, number 24, is really playing fundamental with that little pump fake there. Lincoln got him up in the air and is playing fundamental.
Lincoln makes the 2, plus he gets the free throw, so he gets the and 1. So now we have the Hornets at 37 Sabercats 39. Walker with the ball for the Sabercats. Beckwith, he's feeling it. He's going to try again from way deep. So far, we don't have that. Number 20, Johnson to Joseph
take it
to
at
Walker.
Him. Take it at him.
Walker with a little fake, a little fadeaway, no good.
Again,
Beckwith way outside.
Block shots are affected shot effects are just as important as block shots.
Sabino trying to do a little pick and roll here, maybe a little Carl Malone, John Stockton action going on.
Yeah.
Wearing the purple uniforms, they're feeling that. Ganado's able to shut it down with that zone defense. Walker with the ball up high, surveying the defense. Walker brings it back on top. Let's reset and try again. Being guarded by number 24, Lincoln. Walker still with the ball. We're going to get a 5 count. No, he was able to get away from that. Number 20, Johnson, he goes. We're going to have a player control foul on
Did he
Johnson.
even touch him?
No. But he sold it.
Yeah.
He sold it.
And that's what you have to do as a player. I'm not all about the blocking thing, but, you know, if you're going to get hit, you better let everybody know. But, hey, the real story on that play, Greg, I don't know if you noticed it, but out to the right, we had a three-point shooter wide open for three. It should have been a dish.
Looked like everybody on the defense started sucking down.
Should have been a dish.
Oh, Yellowhair dropping in for 2. Nice drive to the basket by Yellowhair. Here comes Beckwith. He's going to try to drive the other end, loses the ball, out of bounds to the Sabercats.
We'd like to say hi to Shiloh Wallace, tuning in from all the way up in Salt Lake City. Welcome to the broadcast. You're in for a good one. 39-39 here with 3.3 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Sabino, here comes Estrella, way down to boom!
What?
At the buzzer.
Are you kidding me?
Nobody even pressured it. Wow. At the end of 3, Sabino leads 42-39. Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk 106.7.com.
It's a huge shot.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
We'd like to welcome you back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. Greg Chavez, Ron Everingham, and the crew bringing you the Sabercats of Sabino versus the Hornets of Ganado. Here we go with the NPC fourth quarter tip-off. If you want to start your college education or go back to school, lowest tuition in the state, check out NPC. That's Northland Pioneer College. And here come the Sabercats starting off the fourth quarter with the ball. Sabercats are content to just stay out near the midcourt line and make Ganado come out and play defense.
It's going to be a good one. You know, well, this is a strategic move by the coach. It's like, if you want to pack down in a zone, then come out and get us.
They're content right now. Just, oh, we got a count going on, so let's see. We got a little pick and roll going on. Estrella back to Walker. Set it right back up. Walker against Curley. Walker drives left side all the way to the basket, uncontested, 2 points.
I like that. He looks at the official almost as a part of his move, and then just straight line drive down the left to the bucket.
Curley just inside the free throw line, good. Justin Curley for 2 points.
You can't let players penetrate right to the top of the lane right there. That's like the heart of the defense. That's one of the best places to attack a defense.
Sabercats with the ball and the 3-point lead. Number 4, that's Daniel Joseph. Little head fake, nothing there. Gets the ball back out on top to Walker, across to Estrella. Estrella back to Walker. The Hornets in the extended 2-1-2 defense, putting some pressure on Walker. Walker picks up the ball. He looks, has nowhere to go. Gets rid of the ball to Estrella. Estrella passes off to Daniel Joseph. Joseph back to Estrella. Estrella back across left side to Walker. Sets up, being guarded by number 24, Lincoln. Walker drives inside, nowhere to go to. Tries to pass the ball to Russell, throws it away. Turnover for the Hornets.
It's getting loud in here, Greg. These fans are coming alive. And Sabino up by 3, but this crowd, there's no Sabino fans here, I don't think.
I think I saw
moms
2
and
people in
dads.
purple.
Yeah.
Or Blue Ridge just walked in, one of the 2.
Maybe they're watching us online. We'd like to welcome them into the broadcast.
Any of you fans that couldn't make it from Tucson, tune into italk1067.com. You can watch this game live on the internet. 6 minutes to go. Sabercats are up by 3. Coleman tries to go to the basket, missed it. Rebound, Yellow Hair for 2.
That's what you want to do. The big man, he's sucking everybody in on that side, and you get a player sneak in from the left side.
Sabercats come right back down the other end of the court and turn it over. Hornets have a chance to take the lead with 5:54 left in the game.
Yellow Hair, he's a baller. He sneaks in from that weak side and gets an easy putback. If Ganado makes a bucket here, we're just going to sit and listen to this crowd. They're going to go crazy.
Yes, they are. Turn on that mic. You'll hear them. If you can't already through the headsets. Yellow Hair drives baseline, kicks it out to number 20, Curley, and he's fouled by number 20, Jason Johnson of the Sabino Sabercats. Johnson's 3rd foul, he's 4th. Hornets will have the ball on the sideline next to their bench. Justin Curley inbounds the ball to number 10, Timothy Benali. Benali comes left side angle, passes the ball back on top to Lincoln. Lincoln to Curley. Justin Curley picks up the ball back to number 10, Timothy Benali. Benali to Curley. Curley, little fake, drives right side. Curley is up, throws it up. Runs 2 defenders, no good. Rebound, Sabercats. Oh, nice hustle by Curley. Knocks the ball away, but unable to get it back. Here comes Walker for the Sabercats. Ball inside to Evans. Evans out to Estrella, right angle, 3. Too strong, rebound. Here comes Lincoln for the Hornets, right side. Fast break. Pulls up a little 10-footer. No good, rebound to Walker of the Sabercats. Here comes number 2, Capana. Back to Walker. He goes strong to the hole, passes out to the left side to Jason Johnson. Back to Campana for 3. Too short. Rebound. Yellow. Correction. That's the Hornets, not the Yellow Jackets there later. Hornets with the ball. Lincoln inside to Coleman. Coleman looks, passes the ball back up on top to Yellow Hair. He signals, let's run the play. They set it up going against the man-to-man defense. Yellow Hair with the 1-2 dribbles, passes across to Lincoln inside to Coleman. And we got a foul on Evans. That'll be 2 on the big man, Mike Evans. That's 5 team fouls, ball under the basket to the Hornets.
You know, again, that looks to me like not a huge foul, but maybe that official's been watching some of the play underneath, and he's got the post players have his attention, and he wants to make a call there. Well, I'm asking you, does he want to make a call there to try to clean up the play inside?
Well, he's probably been talking to him. Obviously, you're not going to hear him, but hopefully, usually the kids underneath will hear you. You can talk to the kids, try to talk them out a lot of that stuff, but sometimes, we got a player control foul. Yellow Hair must lower his shoulder and try to get through the player.
I like that call. If you're watching on video, you did see him lower his shoulder. It almost actually looked like he traveled too, but lowers his shoulder and trying to make something happen. Again, Hornets just can't get over this hump. Down by 1 with 4 minutes to go here in this game. They can't take the lead. Haven't been able to so far.
That was the 2nd foul on Yellow Hair, who's guarding Estrella up high. Estrella passes the ball off to Walker. Coleman's going to come out and guard him above the 3-point line. Let's see what happens here.
They're going to pull Coleman out.
They got Coleman, and he gets beat by Walker. Oh, we got a bump there. What do we have?
You got to call something.
He did. He called a foul on number 10, Benali.
Smart play by Benali to step in there. Again, maybe a play that could have went either way, but smart. So if your big man's going to step out of the lane, you better have some help D that's willing to step in there and do exactly what that kid just did. And take a charge.
Definitely, and we're going to go to a 30-second timeout on Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. We're back live, and we welcome you to the Prescott Valley Event Center for iTalk's presentation of this high school basketball. We'd like to thank Sholo Ford. We're gonna, actually the ball's gonna be out of bounds to the Sabercats. No shooting. We've got a travel by the Sabercats. Ball turned over, Hornets basketball. They're going to be man-to-man, full court press. Yellow hair with the ball, passes, gets caught in traffic, is able to get it up the court. To Benali into Coleman. Coleman, two.
Attaboy. Taking it up inside, being strong. That's the way you want to go ahead right there on a three-point play.
The foul on Daniel Joseph, number 4, team 6th. 45-44 in favor of the Hornets. They finally are able to take the lead.
Yep. You know, this is a great example of why seeding doesn't really matter in a tournament. You know, you got a 13 seed versus a 5 seed, but it don't matter when you get down to the final 8 teams in your entire class. You know it's going to be a battle. You better bring your good stuff, and that's what Ganado's doing right now.
Coleman looked like a natural at the free throw line compared to seeing him earlier in the year. Looks like he's been working on that free throw.
He really has developed into a nice player.
Ganado with the 2-point lead, 3:30 left in the game. Sabercats being guarded by Still in the 2-1-2 zone defense. Actually looks like Beckwith, 3, left side, good.
Sabercats go up by 1. We're going to get a timeout.
We're going to timeout, full timeout. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball. iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Welcome back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. We're going to have a player of the game coming up, and I'll be thinking about that in the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. If you need any hunting, hiking, camping, fishing gear on the mountain, go to Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports south of Pine Top on Highway 260. So we got a few kids to pick from. So you just talked about possibly one of them, Deontay Beckwith of the Sabino Sabercats.
Yeah, he's hit 3 for 3 from 3 here in the second half. It's huge.
The Hornets with the ball, they go inside to Coleman, and he brings it down and is stripped by Estrella. He brings it down to the little guy to give it to him.
Yeah, what do you tell all big men? You know, you don't bring it down there where everybody else gets
You see Bob, Coach Bob walk on the other side saying, why'd you bring it down?
Yeah.
You're 3 feet taller than him. The ball comes back into the Hornets. Curley left side being guarded by number 4, Daniel Joseph. Curley skip pass across to Benali. Benali to Yellowhair. Yellowhair hands it back off to Curley. Curley, little jumper from the baseline.
Wow.
Bucket is good. by Curley. The foul.
What could they be talking about here?
I think the foul was away from the ball, from the shooter after the ball went up on the rebound.
So they will get the ball back.
Well,
basket's good.
Basket's good.
After the basket, foul number 24, Travis Walker, his third, 17 foul.
I'm not sure who that was on. I think that foul was on yellow hair, but I'm not sure.
We're not quite sure what just happened, but well, it couldn't have been a foul on Ganado, right? Because they're shooting.
I don't know what they're calling. Oh, you know what?
Yep. 1-1.
That was after the basket, so we got a 1, but I'm not sure who they called that on, though.
Not sure either, but would have been a foul on Sabino after the shot.
It is on Sabino, and I think they called it on Walker, but I'm not sure. So if that's the case, Walker has 3.
He has 3, but at this time, basically 2 minutes to go here in the game, nobody's coming out of this game.
No. So Walker and the Sabercats have the ball on their end of the court, trailing by 2. 49-47, 2:37 left in the game. Almost a steal by Coleman. Johnson to Walker, Walker to Estrella. Beckwith, left angle deep, good. He hasn't missed.
4 for 4. This kid, tell you what, if Sabercats can pull this game out, he's the reason why.
49-50, favor of the Sabercats left side. Number 10, Benali, no good. Gets his own rebound, blocked by Walker. And here come the Sabercats. Walker with the ball, down the court to Beckwith, who saves it from going out of bounds. Walker up on top to Estrella, back to Walker, looking for Beckwith on the side. Beckwith says, give me the ball, I'm ready.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go. I'd be getting it in his hands too.
Sabino, 1-point lead. Keeps the ball way out high, making Ganado come out to play defense. Walker with the ball, 3-point line, back across the right side to Beckwith, back to Walker. Coach yelling at the kids to try to move on offense. Get some stuff moving here. Walker with the ball. Ganado playing some pressure defense here. They're going to have to foul here pretty quick. Still a minute 25 left.
Yeah, well, not even close to fouling yet. I wouldn't think. Give it another minute.
Yeah.
They are going to.
Coach is telling them to foul.
Oh, he is.
In that situation, they need to make a better attempt at playing the ball. They might get called for the intentional foul.
No, well, again, different coaching philosophies. Well, probably has fouls to give too. Has fouls to give. That's what it is.
Timeout, Ganado. 30-second timeout on Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
The Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Shola Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholaFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
We'd like to welcome you back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. We have a good one here. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter.
This is what it's all about.
A 3A quarterfinal game. The Ganado Hornets, the high seed. Sabino Sabercats, the low seed. But Sabercats have led pretty much throughout this game. They have a 1-point lead. Here we go. 1:19 to go. Sabercats with the ball. Ganado's going to a man-to-man defense. Here we go, Ron. Let's see what happens here. Walker with the ball. Ganado's going to try to foul, get him to the to the free throw line. That foul goes against number 24.
They got fouls to give, so a lot of times it's good to be aggressive if you got fouls to give. Now it's going to be 1-1. I'd be surprised this early in the game if they foul, because you want to try to get a steal. There's a lot of time left. It's only a 1-point game.
Sabino able to get the ball into Walker.
They are fouling.
And that's yellow hair with his third. Walker going to the line.
I'm honestly kind of surprised, you know, because what's going to be their philosophy now? They're going to get the ball back. You're either going to be down 1 or 3, and you're going to, you know, try to. They're probably not going to hold the ball till the end of the game. So it's an interesting attack.
You know, we talked about Walker early in the game. He only has 6 points. These free throws could be big. And he misses. The ball's off Sabino to the Hornets. So Ganado's able to get the ball back. 1:03 to go, down by 1.
So like I was saying, that's a great move by the coach. The foul right there.
And here come the Hornets, trailing by 1. 1 minute to go in this 3A quarterfinal. Ganado with the ball. Number 24, Lincoln. Lincoln to Curley. Curley looks. Back to Lincoln. Lincoln with the ball, right side, goes to the basket. No, too strong. Rebound, Coleman. Another putback from Coleman.
Yeah. That's about as good as a slam dunk right there. Go up by 1 with 35 seconds to go. They need some defense.
Oh, here comes Walker. Left side, number 4 for Sabino. Back out to Walker.
I'd call timeout if I was a Sabino coach.
Doesn't look like they're going to. They're going to play it out. Estrella down the lane, pass outside.
Travel.
Got to travel.
Now he's going to call
we got a timeout. We got a timeout real quick. We'll be right back with you on Solo Sports presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk 106.7.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
We're back. Listen to this.
Getting crazy in here.
You know, we're talking. We got Mr. Hoosier here from Indiana, Coach E.
This is what it's like right here.
Hey, it's like, why didn't we call a timeout? Instead the guy traveled and turned the ball over.
Yeah, I think, again, you got to remember, everybody's human. The officials, the coaches, the players. So, you know, I don't want to be too hard on the coach there, but you got high schoolers out there, these sophomores, you know, freshmen, you got juniors, seniors, young kids. I would have called timeout right there, set up something. You got a chance to win the game, basically with the ball with 25 seconds. And so, again, Sabino, little rattle, turned it over.
Let's see what happens here.
Now,
do they go for the steal or do they foul immediately? Let's see what they try
they're
to do
going to get
here.
fouled.
Lincoln with the ball into Coleman. Coleman looks. They got to get the ball still across midcourt. They're just standing there. We had a good timeout by number 23. Good call by Curley. Smart.
Bob doesn't like it. He's like, let me call the timeout.
I think that was smart there by Curley because it was getting close.
Yeah, but don't we have an official up here that the coach is going to be able to call a timeout?
Yeah, but I don't know if you're going to hear him, though.
That's true.
So I'll tell the coaches, do whatever you have to do to get my attention because I can't hear you coming. Hit me on the back, something, get my attention. But we have a good one right here. 15 seconds. Ganado's going to have the ball about three-quarter court.
Curley called the timeout. He's a senior. He's like, I got this. Yeah, I got this. Let's talk about it.
He's been playing in this environment for 4 years now.
That's right.
Coach Bob over there, his first year at Ganado.
Yeah.
We got it, Coach. We got you.
It's going to be fun. If Ganado plays it right, they keep their composure. They should be, you know, shooting free throws for an opportunity to seal, at least guarantee themselves an overtime only.
We're going to thank some of our sponsors real quick before we get done here. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Ace Hardware, Sunrise Ski Park, NPC, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Subway, Deemer's Glass, Indian Pine Restaurant at Honda, Octopus Car Wash, Black Diamond Auto Glass, and Native Grill and Wings. And here's the ball. Lincoln with the ball inbounds to Curley. Curley gets fouled by number 4. Daniel Joseph. Curley will be going to the line. with some black diamond auto glass free throws. He can put the Hornets up by 3 right here.
Okay, let's take this opportunity to thank, we got a lot of viewers right now, and there's White Mountain Youth Production. They're making this video broadcast happen, so we want to thank Stephanie Fergoza, Marcus Kokenauer, nailed it, Jimmy Maxwell, Isaiah Miller, Janessa Moore, and Zoe Paxson. These guys do an amazing job, Greg, at bringing the sights and sounds of these games to all over the world, really.
They just listen to us and they see us. But if it wasn't for all these young kids, we wouldn't be here doing this.
That's right.
Curley, 1-1. First one is up and good.
Oh, clutch.
That gives the Hornets a 2-point lead. 52-50.
He's a junior. He's the Hornets junior guard. He's money. Crowd's going to get
Curley
pretty quiet on this one.
Second shot is up. Good. Timeout. Ganado. We'll be right back with you on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, iTalk106.7.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
We welcome you back. Prescott Valley Event Center, Greg Chavez, Ron Everingham, and all of our crew here bringing you this 3A quarterfinal matchup. The Ganado Hornets, the number 5 seed, have used the fourth quarter to come back and take the lead against the Sabino Sabercats, the number 13 seed. Sabino's going to have the ball under the basket. They have to go the full length of the court, down by 3, 13.4 seconds.
One main thing that Coach Walk is telling his team right now, and that is what? No fouls. Do not foul. We want to get some pressure, so they're going to go full court, but do not foul.
Here comes Estrella crossing the timeline, being guarded by Curley. Estrella gets it to Walker. Walker up for 3. Too short. Ganado with the rebound. Lincoln with the ball and fouled. Lincoln's going to be going through the free throw line for a 1-and-1. The foul is called on number 3, Andres Estrella with the foul. Here comes Lincoln, 1-and-1. Right here, needs to at least make one to ice this.
Yeah, this is it.
Make the first shot, let him go all the way down the court. Just stand off to the side, don't even touch him. See if he can do it. Justin Curley. Correction, that's Darrell Lincoln. Darrell Lincoln makes it. I think that iced it right there. It took until 2 seconds left in the game to do it, though.
Yeah, let's keep it here. There's going to be a timeout there. This is I love this timeout for a couple different reasons. One, because the kids get to be celebrated. They get to celebrate this win. But 2, Coach Walk gets to tell them exactly what he probably told them in the last timeout, and that is, do not foul. The only way that they can lose this game is if they have a knucklehead foul with only 2 seconds to go here in the game.
I mean, there's nothing they can do right here. From my perspective, never coaching the game, I send all my players to the corner. I don't care if you miss it on purpose, hand them the ball, let them go and make a three-pointer, send out of bounds. There's nothing they can do to win this game unless you have that bonehead play that you just talked about.
Yeah, and I think that's, he's obviously not telling them to, go stand by the sidelines, or maybe he is just saying, hey, come on over here.
There you go. He's going to just pull him off to the side, stand him right next to him.
There you go.
Hey,
nice call, Greg.
I think we can coach 3rd and 4th grade basketball, Ron.
That's right. Here we go.
The final shot. It's up. No good. And Ganado comes up to win it. Listen to this crowd, ladies and gentlemen.
It's crazy in here. It's crazy. Final 4 for the Ganado Hornets. Such a great thing. We were able to talk to Coach Bob Rock. We see the emotion on his face. Right now, he's so happy for these kids and for the community to be in this moment, to be able to go to the Final Four and represent Ganado is priceless, and you look at the faces on the kids who he told us in the pregame interview get to feel on top of the world for just a moment, and it isn't going to end tonight. It's going to go on into Chandler this weekend.
These boys are going to get to go to Glendale, play in the even bigger arena, and the Ganado fans will be there in force.
That's right. That's right.
So not only their fans, they have 3 teams from the 3A North on the women's side. They're going to have a sold-out house supporting them on Saturday. Good job for the Hornets. Great game for the Sabercats. You boys played an excellent game. Great season. Heck of a game. The final score, 54-50 in favor of the Hornets. We'll be right back after a short break with Solo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk. 106.7 and iTalk, 106.7.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
It's easy to see why the Ford F-150 is the #1 selling truck in America. For more than 40 years, no other truck has even come close. And Sholo Ford is hands down the best place to buy your next vehicle. Just take a look at Guy Hatch's promise. He won't be beat on any deal on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. And on top of that, you'll get a lifetime engine warranty. Go to SholoFord.com or visit them on the east end of the Deuce. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
We'd like to welcome you back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. Heck of a game to start off the day. The Ganado Hornets beat the Sabino Sabercats, come back to win by 4. So we're going to take a minute here. Ron Everingham is going to talk to Coach Bob Walt and number 23, Justin Curley of the Hornets. These guys played one heck of a game. So let's turn it over to Ron, and we'll stay here for just a second. Got the coach, everybody wanted to talk to these kids, these coaches. We're going to turn it over to Ron Everingham and Coach Bob Walt. Ron, to you.
back in time, take a little Hoosiers quote in the first quarter, you know, maybe we don't belong here, you know? And we kind of grew up a little bit, and, you know, for these kids, for Ganado, for the Navajo Nation, it means the world, okay? And we're going to give whoever wins tonight, we'll give them our best shot again.
Going to the Final Four, what does that mean to you to get a berth into the Final Four for an opportunity to be one of the 4 teams that gets to take home the trophy?
It means a lot. It means everyone to this team and everyone in our hometown, all our crowds here. It means a lot to us. And we're glad we got the win so we can head on.
Next week, you get an opportunity to go down in and face the winner of this next team. What are some things that you take away from this game to implement going into this weekend?
We took away their big score. 24 didn't hurt us. We knew we had to do something. We knew they had spot-up shooters from the arc, but we couldn't let them drive. So we had to just kind of do one thing, and then when one thing started to hurt us, go and play something different.
It looks like your kids really implemented the game plan.
They did a hell of a job. They did a great job. And, you know, I can't ask for more.
So, during the broadcast, we have up to 600 people watching us live online, and then you got everybody in here. What does it mean to be a Ganado Hornet in this moment?
It's speechless. I've never done this before. This is a great feeling and everything, and I'm happy I'm on here and on this team.
Amazing game. Congratulations, Coach. Congratulations. And he's on, so that's it for us. The Hornets shooting 63% in the second half is amazing. And so we're going to take a break. We'll be back to wrap things up from right here courtside. Be right back.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
We welcome you back to the Prescott Valley Event Center. Just a quick wrap up here. You talked to Justin Curley there at the end. He finished with 15 points. We're going to give him the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. Don't forget about Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports for your best selection of hunting, hiking, and camping fishing here on the mountain. Go to Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store south of Minecraft on Highway 260. You know, he came up big. Jamal Coleman was expected to be the big man. And again, on the other side, Coach talked again about their big guy Walker from Sabino, ended up with only 6 points. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you, all of you out there in Cyber World, for watching us, coming to support us. That was a great time.
Yeah, you know, this is what it's all about. You know, celebrating interscholastic sports. It's such a great, positive environment, such a great thing to be celebrated. And congratulations to the Ganado Hornets. Coming out here and taking care of business. Now they get to move on to the next challenge.
And they have the winner of Winslow and Valley Christian, who plays the last game tonight. Speaking of games, we're going to take a short break, but we will be back. So you can come back and join us at 4:15. Actually, we'll probably be on there about 4:05, 4:10, somewhere right in that range, to bring you the Blue Ridge versus Northwest Christian game, and then we'll stay on the air and bring you Winslow and Valley Christian in the late game.
And that's just to mention, you know, you can go to our YouTube page, go to italk1067.com, and you can see the links there. Those are going to be separate links for those games, but come back and join us. You know, we're only not covering one of these games in this Elite Eight, and that's this one right here that's up next. And so come back and join us for some more amazing, great basketball today, this afternoon.
So for Camden Smith and Ron Everingham, I am Greg Chavez along with our crew. We'd like to thank you, and we'll see you a little later with Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Native Grill and Wings, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopnicki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.